Alright, welcome back to Kenshi. Finally released the new map. I'm ready to check everything out. So supposedly this is United Cities territory. And that is all that I know about it. Oh, hello stranger.
I can't understand.
Oh, can you hear me?
No, you're very quiet, sir.
Alright, testing.
You're very quiet, sir.
Oh, I'm testing it on my own system. That's coming through the same volume as before. No, I can't turn it up.
Screw the rules, I have money. Give me a second. I will turn you up instead.
Okay then. What is everything that is happening right now?
Volume 200%. Alright, so that way I don't have to hear myself twice in my disgusting voice.
Well, thank both of you for following. I need to turn off the other sound, but I can do that later. Actually, I'm already here. That is you. Okay, that's fixed. And back to the game. So, my plan. Since I'm already up here, I'm going to start as far north as I can and work my way down this mass. And I've never had a party this big. Go on a new expedition. Oh yes, there are some other changes I need to mention. In this patch, skeletons now take a small amount of semi-permanent damage when being damaged and repaired. That can only be fixed by... Oh, I already finished it. Here. That's a new research. I believe it's tier 3. Yeah. That's a problem. So I don't know how they balance that out, or if this is their way of balancing it out, because skeleton's always been my favorite. In my opinion, they're a bit overpowered as well, but yeah. I always thought that the skeleton repair kits cost enough as it is. I mean, your average price of 4,000 cats compared to what you can get away with on a human, which is like 70. So, or maybe this would be more comparable. 400 charges, yeah. So average price 138 is comparable to the 4,000 here. And you can't protect your face. But anyway. So I'm going to do this in 2 different groups. Archie will go out ahead as a scout. And it looks like Ruka is the slowest at 14. Ruka is the slowest at 14. So everyone else will follow her. And let's go see what that is. Oh yes, I never saved after importing my game. Okay.
Ow. So, Nim, you're having no issues with hearing at all? Oh. Ow.
And what are you up to? Oh crap. I forgot that Holy Nation territory goes all the way up here.
Yeah.
Well, they can't catch up to me, but I have to worry
It
about
sounds
my
fine
other
on
skeleton.
stream, but other than that, not very much.
It's weird.
But I don't want to listen to stream because that means I hear double of myself, and I hate my own voice. Which I think is a natural thing.
No, it's not good.
Ouch.
I have to fight these guys.
And I see you, Mr. Terminac, with your nice Taurus gamer picture.
Artorias, yes.
As a Souls veteran, I agree with this.
You recognize that my other pictures are also from Dark Souls?
Yes.
Good. I have to say, I'm quite happy with how important Artorias ended up being in the 3rd Dark Souls. Watchtower?
Yeah. When don't they add lethal shit to Kenshi is the better question there, Nim. I mean, it's a game about survival, so they're gonna add something that's gonna kill you. Constantly.
Alright, Nem, you say that I'm cutting out. Is that in Discord? More lethal shit indeed. Oh, I heard there's a new creature as well, a skimmer. It's probably because I'm speaking up, I can fix that.
So yeah, they need to add crabs that you can recruit. I mean, steal as children. I mean, recruit.
Alright, testing. Yeah, that seems fine. Let me know if it's still bad, alright?
I mean, if I were to listen to stream, you'd do fine, but for me, you're just very, very, how you say, quiet. Don't know what kind of mic you use. Perhaps if you could pull it a bit closer to your face? I'm not sure.
No, it's a headset. So it's not getting any closer. Akron's Fist. Why does that seem like a really bad idea for a skeleton?
Giant enemy crab attacks weapons for massive damage. I learned something very new and interesting about guns today. That usually when they're first fired, they jam. The very first time you pull it out and fire it.
You were the one with the 50 cal?
But yeah, my 308 rifle liked to jam the first maybe 20 rounds, and then fixed it because all the packing oils and such were removed via the percussion of the rounds itself. Broke off all the oils.
Yeah. This is best? Why is everything out here destroyed? And why is this even specially named if it's destroyed? Let's try this area. The United Cities tends to be skeleton friendly. I was hoping I would see a town out here that I could get my crew to as backup in case something horrible happens to this guy. But
You should kill them all.
Well, I'm not ready to kill them all.
Kill them all. There's no not ready. There's only do.
Right, there is no try.
Yeah, there you go. Helps if I have a very quiet game. Like a quiet game.
Or you could just change the volume. Game volume. Cannibal Bastion? Is that what that...
Cannibal Bastion.
So that's the skimmer.
Valkyrie. Oh, that's nice. It looks lethal.
I wonder if it is, actually. It has pretty low hit points. There, let's give you some animation.
You're a featherbrain, man. Elamau.
Yeah, I've never seen bugs with... Wait, does this thing actually have a face?
It's evolving. Oh, it does. It's a skull with feathers.
What the hell is this?
Disconcerting.
Let's kill it. Let's see what it drops. Should I kill it with a big weapon or a little weapon?
I'd go with a big weapon. You don't really want much of that left behind. How incredibly horrifying it is.
Good plan. Oh man, that thing is huge!
Oh, it is. Wow. It's huge.
Animal claws and a bunch of meat. That wasn't too bad. It didn't hit me either, so I don't know what kind of damage it does. I expected them to be in packs. Bugs are usually in packs.
If they have low health and low damage, explain.
Except for its chest. Its chest has double the hit points for some reason.
Perhaps it's just armored.
Right. Where... Oh, I'm running right into the Cannibal Bastion. That is a brilliant plan.
Cannibal Bastion.
Yeah, what a weird term. Why would it be
Yeah,
so
that is
far
a
from
weird
dead
term.
cat?
I'm just imagining a robot killing its kin and eating it.
Oh, that bastion.
Yeah.
Cannibal Hunter?
Ooh. He eats his friends?
This is a Cannibal Hunter town. Why is it called Cannibal Bastion?
What if there's a Junker town?
Okay, so it's locked, but it's public. Let me save just in case this bugs out.
You know, when you're playing Eve Valkyrie, worry more that your suit matches your helmet rather than, actually playing.
Wait, Valkyrie has out-of-vehicle combat?
It does not have out-of-vehicle combat, but it does have customization for your pilot, because whenever you win, whoever has the highest score is shown to, like, do a little emote.
Run! No. I can't let them see me because I just pickpocketed. Or, crap. They saw me pick the lock, but it was supposed to be public anyway, so I don't know why it was open.
Don't know why it's locked if it's public.
Locked, yeah. Barracks,
Well, public,
barracks.
it's not public to you.
Of course it is. Everything in here is a barracks. Inside. Inside. Oh, it has no inside. Okay.
It's just ruins.
And that door is buried.
That door is buried.
Looks like there's only one building I can actually get into.
Great city design, too.
Nice, Mark III dummies. That's a good start. Cages. Oh, not too bad. Well, am I leaving my people here, but there's nowhere to buy food. Since they have mostly Shek, they eat a lot of damn food. Wait, what's this now? Okay, cannibal hunters. And your typical nomads. Another bug. They are hostile. Good to know. That was a one-hit KO. Another bug. No, the rest of the map is like this. It'd be a great place to start out. Okay, that was a 32 damage hit. Yeah. Going after these guys with low level character on a katana would be a great way to level up. Alright.
We got laser guns down. Cold blood. So did they add the full map yet?
No.
Oh.
The rest is coming at the end of the year or the start of next year. They're aiming for full release early next year. Darkfinger. Okay. Cannibal Country. Okay. Suspicious village right over there. Oh! some permanent damage right there. I only took 12 damage in that fight, and I repaired it. It was mostly blunt. But I have a permanent 1 health point reduction until I go fix myself. Ooh, ruins. Back to that. Ooh, wait. Just gotta be careful with these. I'm gonna bust it open like that. I like to get little red spiders around. Blood spiders. Nice. Zero weight sells for 180 apiece. Alright. Now let me take those. Okay, cannibals here are the same as you're used to. One location. Okay. Wait. Is this the coastline? Okay, yeah. So a different texture for some reason. So I will go there. Cannibals. Definitely cannibals. Okay. No iron. Hey, Groovekin, welcome back. So have you seen the new mobs? Or singular, the new mob? This is what they call a skimmer.
It's spooky.
You know what? I'm gonna see if this thing can swim. So I can't think of any other reason it would be called skimmer. Do this at normal speed. Still running, still running. Now I'm swimming.
Looks like it does not swim.
Yeah, still just walking. Of course you can't see into the water. It would be creepy just to see the little tendril things coming at you. Whoa! Whoa! It can attack underwater. Get out of here. So yes, I believe that is why they are called skimmers. Alright, kill it. And I'll mention the new mechanic again. You can see that I have damage here that is not healing. I've repaired it, but it hasn't healed. There's a new permanent damage mechanic for skeletons. You have to go to a special bed for them. Repair kits won't fix it. Oh no, this is the southern hive I'm thinking about. So this will be a normal western hive. I hope. Let's go check it out. Next one I kill, I'll pick it up. Run around with it for a bit. Camp bed. 5 commune huts. All looks normal so far. Except for being red. What is going on? Why are they all crazy? Okay, so it's what you would normally expect from a hive. Is it complaining about leave again? Yep. Oh, rebel farmers. Alright. Same view as before. And look at more. Why would I want the hat? I can't even wear it. Nice. Owie. Alright. That's not good.
Yes, kill them.
Ooh.
Kill them all.
There's an outlaw over there with 40s in his stats. From the same faction. Instead of these guys who are 10. Oh, let's not follow the coast. Okay, faction HQ. Swamp faction HQ? This far from the swamp. Whoa, don't do that. Alright, same thing, all public. very exciting. Faction HQ. I'm gonna talk to. It's laid out just the same way as the Flotsam. Okay. Fort Simeon. Alright, we go back to the coast and then cut through this whole swath here. That's more what I expected. Endless sand. Traders Guild, okay.
Hey,
Yellow Mount.
So slavers, typical starving people. Stone camp. That
What's that
can't be good.
oh, that's it. But I have explored it all. Looks really nice though. That was
Okay, town, but not the door. Police. Of course, thieves. I need to be looking for recruits. See if there anyone special. So that's a new bounty. Not sure about blue eyes. No recruits at all. Oh boy. So we have some tax extortion here that could have ended with violence. Which is why I don't want to set up shop out here. And we still have that bug where people can spawn sitting inside of each other on chairs. So I wish I could talk to this guy. Maybe double, I guess? Or engineer? Looking a weird name for a bug. Let's go see if you're special. Oh, turret. I do not need that right now. Okay, so what about shops? General shop, slave shop, okay, bakery, mechanical shop. I wonder if you have that new bed. No. Okay. So I saw this question asked in the Reddit post for the update, which is, can we find the beds anywhere or do we have to craft it? Because you can see that I am very slowly being reduced in maximum hit points. And if I had started out my character like this, as I did, a skeleton brand new start, that would be very bad. By the time I got to tier 3, I'd be at maybe 40 hit points. No, it's a different system. So you can see that I'm not healing. I'm at 198 health on my head and 199 on everything else that got hit. And my head took the most damage because it's not protected. But there's a new special bed for skeletons. that you have to sit at, and it'll repair you. But, so there's nothing special here. Oh wait, there's a blueprint. Nothing special. But armors and weapons. General shop, why not? Nothing new. That's weird. There's an extra wall here. I guess it's supposed to be there because it lines up, but half of it is buried in sand. I was hoping to find weapons and armor. See if that stuff's different. I guess there was a barracks around here somewhere. Let's go see. Typical samurai gear. Yeah, not much new stuff. Okay, go check out the slavery camp. Noble house. Okay. Bars, slaves, normal stuff. No, don't make me clickers. Okay. So, have you guys heard of the Southern Hive yet? Okay. Well, I don't know much myself, but I do know that they will be hostile, let's say, very nicely. to the point of wanting the total extermination of all non-hive, or all non-southern hive. I think they look different too. But they have the same class structure. Worker, soldier, things. Armory, it's nice. Really? Okay, well, see what's in here. Where's the clerk? Oh, there you are. So, yeah. It's not that great quality. Less than you would expect in the Shet Kingdom. And the same selection. Oh, and these places are still drug tested. Or drug screened, let's say. Whoa! Are you calling me an intruder? To this public settlement. With shops in it. And the door open. So I haven't been marked with a crime. But he's not trying to talk. He went straight to his sword. Yep, run! I'm not fighting you. This is bullshit. Alright. Oh! How about you go the direct route that doesn't take you into hostiles? Okay.
Stop right there, criminal scum. You violated the law.
There we go. So what, you're saying that they should have put narrative on you to stop my adventuring? Whoa! You almost out of food. That's not good. Okay. Send you here. The Howler Maze. Have to watch out for skimmers. You won't be able to see them very well through the water, but they can attack you even underwater. Terrain. Oh, those you? Sure enough. Whoa! There's a crab. Those are some pretty good combat stats for sea life. Let's go to this one. Actually, no. This one. No drops. I'm gonna imagine you're hostile. Yep. Oh, what? 50. That was a 50 hit to my chest. I gotta say, this place is pretty dangerous. What was their run speed? 11? Eh, not too bad. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find anything out here. But since I'm already this far out. As well. Oh, that's not good. Everyone out. And those other things I wish they would fix. Nail shop. Bar. Stone Camp, Tin Fist. Good to know. And yes, Tin Fist is here. That is the skeleton anti-slaver. Okay. That's someone I definitely need to find. Alright, now take a short break while I wait for this guy to get up to that hill. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. And the Forbidden Isle.
You can't
Are
go
those
there.
iron spiders? That is a ludicrous amount of iron spiders. There are 2 patrols of that size already. 3 patrols.
Feel the iron.
Let's speed 11, it's no problem. Ooh, building. Ancient lab. I seriously doubt I can even get in there. I mean, inside the building. I can get to the building. Did you just pick that from the floor? Okay. Yeah, it's not good. I'd have a hard time killing one of these guys. And I can't risk it this far away from my group. But that is what I thought it was. And now run like heck. And heck has never run faster. I mean, really. Just look at that. Oh, they're marching! Marching in formation. Never thought I would see that. Why are you going this way? Ooh. Now we're talking. Which was too much to hope for the unguarded. What is junk pile? Spider, 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 spider. That looks different. Alright. My word. Skeleton shredder? My poor brothers.
Hey, Nim, quick question. Nair, how do you self-destruct?
You know, I was hoping to find one of those benches I was talking about. You can repair your skeleton. If it would be anywhere, it would be here. So it's that ramp right there. Oh, there's nothing else here. It's way too dangerous to bother going up there. Quite something though. Okay. Okay, I've reached the southern edge of the map. Just gonna cut across to where we're used to, and work my way back around. I'm really curious what's over here. The village, huh? Just a boring random village, I guess. Farm shop. That's new. Fishing village. Alright. And how about don't go that way? Okay. Travel gear. Check that out. Hey, don't. No, don't do that. I wasn't trying to do that. Sorry that you misunderstood. Now buzz off and let me go buy my. Oh. Crap. Bar. Farm shop. Travel gear. Hey, big things out here. Oh wait, this I wanted for United Cities. Is this United Cities? How am I getting? Oh, I'm getting shot. Okay, this is harpoon turret. Same there. Well equipped, samurai gear, all that stuff. Maybe if I get in there, he wouldn't trade with me. Screw it, run! Owie. Okay. Big thing nest, but man, look at that. Ever find it weird that big things were named gutters? Well, I just found the reason why. This place is called Gut, and there are big things everywhere. Beautiful place, though. So I'm coming back here later. I guess that's what all this blue stuff is. Finish my southern expedition. Alright, silver bounty. 32 hours, I better stay away from everything now. Used clothing shop. Well, of course, he's the slaver town. 3 cents. Eye socket. Nice. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's one of the original cities before the map was redone. Conveniently, eye socket is in the eye. Whoa! That is new. That is a searing pillar of flame scorching its way across the desert. Okay, let's be careful. Another one. A broken town name. Okay. Yikes. That's a bit close for comfort. I wonder if it hit. No, it didn't hit the big thing yet. It just scorched me out of nowhere. It's disturbingly common. Okay, way station. It's fine. Now what's this? Sandstorm? Is that why I can't see anything? And lightning storms. What a horrible time to be a skeleton. Get inside. There is no inside. That's not good. Skeleton parket. Not. Take that. Right. Let's see. Yeah, pick it up. Ah, no, I don't need to. I have plenty of stuff as it is. So, nothing unique so far. Black Desert City. Remember, ruin first. One thing I will say about this new permanent damage skeleton mechanic is that it's so far remarkably forgiving. I mean, all the damage I've taken, I've healed almost to full. But again, starting a new game with that kind of limitation, quite painful. Must really be something good. Feel free to place bets on what's in there. Level 95 chest in, is this a workshop? Warehouse. Level 95 chest in ancient warehouse. In the new map. And if you're right, I will, I don't know, say good job. Hey! Richard. Oh my god. Yeah, that was worth it. Four engineering researches, which is 32,000. That's 4,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. It's 28,000. So I'm already at 60,000. 66,000. 70,000 in one chest. Nice. Alright. To the Black Desert City. Scrap house? Oh, that's cool. Skeleton! Oh, nice. It's an entire skeleton outpost. Oh. Private armory. Yeah, I get it. You can stop following me. No. Public bar. Yeah. Storage. Alright. See if there are any skeleton recruits back here. I have recruit for some reason. Nice. One so far. Okay. Repair beds are here. Let me give that a shot. Get this on off the heavy stuff. Make the trades. Oops. Okay. So, it's worth 200 cats just to see how this works. That's it. You just get in the bed and it turns it to regular cutting edge. They get out and heal themselves. Yeah. That was rather uninspiring. But it does have an efficiency ratio. So I'm betting it actually takes time. But my injuries were so minor. It was just super fast. Public storage, can you go there? Is this a storage or is it a house? That is pretty awesome. Entire skeleton town. It's a shame that there's only one thing you can do here though, which is the bar. Wish we can get into this armory. Wait. Scrapyard. Check that out. That's what I'm looking for. Never get there. I'm not trying to steal anything. I'd just like to know what there is. Let's check out the scrapyard. So it's a shop and it has guards. I don't. Oh, there you are. Quinn. He sells edge weapons and he calls his stuff junk. Edge 2 Falling Sun. It's 208 150. That's an improvement, but there's better. Oh my. Masterwork cloth pants. Most of this stuff is skeleton smiths. Some edge walkers. So if you're ever looking to buy weapons, this is the place. Selection of stuff from all across the world. And of comparable quality. Comparable to the stuff that you would find out there in armories, ancient armories. Edge 2 Falling Sun, there. Or an Edge 3 Nodachi. Hello, Miroku? Is that how I say that? Sweet. So one big, massive spoiler alert. Obviously, I'm in the new map region, so if you haven't had a chance to explore it yet, I may spoil some things. Oh, even better. So, where I am right now, it's called the Black Desert City. And it is a skeleton town. An entire skeleton town. And they sell some really good weapons. Some of the best stuff you can find. Yep, I still have them. They didn't make it out here with me, but they're here. Actually, let's make sure they're not starving. We will be starving soon. Good to know. So, 208 and 150. Man. It's such an improvement. Yeah, but am I gonna pay 3/4 of my cash for a weapon that isn't as good as it could be? I mean, the Edge 3 is 150,000. Why would I pay 143,000 for this? Of course it is. Well, it's 8 kilograms heavier than what I have now. Which is not a problem, but it could affect my swing speed. Some really good stuff. Wish I had saved up more money before coming out here. There's Chopper there. Okay, so some of the other stuff you're missing out on is weather effects. That's one big change. Where'd it go? There. Never mind. In exchange, you can buy some of my random crap. I am on the Kenshi Community Discord. I'm also a member of the Wild Knight Gaming Discord, and I have my own. Not bad. 0% encumbrance. Now this here is Holy Nation territory, so you gotta be careful. This here is what they call the gut. And if you've ever noticed that big things are called gutters, or from the faction gutters, this is why. I have to get there. There's something there. It can be separated out like that. So I'm actually going to leave this area, because I already know that's Holy Nation. I don't expect anything interesting to be there. And I'm just going to run straight for it. So as I was saying, weather effects. Over here there's lightning. I don't know if it does anything, but it certainly is intimidating. And there was another part of the map which was all desert. It was like sand as far as you could see. And a light would just beam down from the sky, cut across the terrain, and burn it leaving fire in its wake. He's like, yeah, I don't want to be under that. Is it? Run? Okay. It's a lot of broken skeletons. Okay. Oh, and also there's a new mechanic about healing skeletons. We can get to that later. Okay, I have advantage. Is that my... yeah. I don't know. Get him. Oh, jeez. Be pretty heavy. I have to leave some of this stuff behind. Specialist grade, masterwork. Wait. Yeah, just right there. Yeah, that's great. Now. Freaking bugs. I can't actually get over there. Come on. Okay, so that's 145. It's definitely under stuff. Okay. Ooh, martial arts? So he was already injured. Martial artist, broken skeleton. Oh, this is the guy I took out before. Okay. Seven? Interesting. Alright, now I wanted to go here. Max possible speed 20. But they seem to actually be running that fast despite. Oh. No, that's not what I want. Okay. $5,000. Okay, so that and that. What? Ah, right, markup. There. Okay, I just got stuck in the middle of a desert. I need to fix that. Tengu's Vault. It's a pretty important place. Yeah, whatever. Stop on you. I need to know what this place does. Ancient Citadel. Private prison. The door is open. I have to get past the guards. Okay. I'm going to explore this just to see what's in there. And if I make it out reasonably unscathed, I won't bother reloading it. Military zone. That's good. I want you guys to come at me so you can get out of the door. Alright, going for it. And he did not attack. Okay. I'm not even trespassing right now. I mean, officially. That's good. The Vault Warden. Random bandits. Hex? Heard that name before. Hex 25,000 bounty. Yabuta 40,000. Psycho 35k. Some good people, but I can't stand up to this. Get random screamy. Ludin. Who else? Syncglide. Esper. Okay. So some of those guys are sprinting. Means I have to sweep through this quickly. Empty. He's empty. This must be where they store the loot. Okay, so the only thing I can do is go upstairs. Right. This would be a great in-game goal to do this legitimately. As some kind of kill all the slavers playthrough and go after this one last. Yeah, pretty good. Which one was? Which one was Hex? Eden. 58 martial arts. He wouldn't be too bad to get out. Of course, it's still martial arts. Versus people in full samurai gear. Yes, Axe. Yeah, Swordmaster. Yeah, right there. Well, what do you want to know? Are you interested in combat, or the economy, exploration? Or you just want to know the gritty little secrets? I can tell you, there's no way I'm going to pull this off. But that was never the intention anyway. Just wanted to see what was here. Now that's easy enough to remember. I was going here. Well, as far as just getting started goes, the one thing I will certainly tell you is be very careful about combat. Now, I'm actually playing with mod that makes combat harder, but that's not the point. The idea is that you will be outnumbered, you will be outclassed, and you will be outgeared as well. You just have to stay alive to the point where you hold your own. Good job. Now, your primary concern at the beginning of the game, besides staying alive, will be getting money. Now, stealing is one way to do it, and I actually prefer trading when you first start off. Nice. afford it. Nothing but buying. Okay. But if you look here, price markup 81%. So if I bought these books here, I would pay the value 245, which is 81% of the actual value of 300. Now if I go somewhere else and I sell that for a price markup of 100%, the default, then I would make 55 cats per book, because I would sell them for 300 apiece when I bought them for 245. Important to note, don't do that with food, because they, well, for one thing, they don't even have a markup, and you sell it for half the price of buying it. So only buy food when you need it. And something like this. I could sell it here. I have, what, 2 of these? I could sell these here, but I would lose 2,400 cats. At least. I could sell that for 8,000 cats, instead of selling it here for 4,500. So the towns that are near you, pay close attention to their economy. If you see something that, price markup can go all the way down to 70% and all the way up to 130%. So if you're trading and you see something that's really low, like weapons don't do that, armor doesn't do that. If I go over here, so if you're trying to trade for cash and you see something that's below, like that, 73%. Now they are low weight, they are low cost, and they are 73% markup, which means it is incredibly likely that anywhere you go, you can sell it for a profit. And it'll be enough profit to buy you food. So once food is no longer an issue, once medical equipment is no longer an issue, just due to being able to buy it or steal it, the first stats you want to be careful of are athletics and strength. Athletics, because more often than not you'll be running away from danger, and strength so that you can carry your stuff while you're running away from danger. And then eventually you'll be able to take out some bandits, you'll get yourself a decent saber. That's a horrible weapon. It does absolutely pathetic damage. But it has +4 defense bonus, which is why he has it, because he has no combat stats. Now for surviving combat, you want to look for things. I don't have any more. Okay. Want to look for gear like this, combat skill bonus. When you have low skills, every point matters. Now this thing has horrible protection, but +5 combat skills means you are more likely to hit and you are more likely to block, which makes all the difference in surviving combat. Now, speaking of surviving combat, let's take this as an example. So understanding these stats, coverage, 95% 95% chest coverage, which means there's a random die roll when someone swings at you, random die roll to see if it gets through your block, and if it does, there's another random die roll to see which part of your body it hits, which is, it's skewed depending on your race. Like usually it's the stomach and the chest. Your left arm is more likely to be hit than your right arm, stuff like that. And then it goes through another check, which is here, the 95% coverage on chest. So, 95% chance, if it hits your chest, that it applies the protection on this armor. Which, blunt resistance 64x, 64% blunt damage, gone. Disappeared. 50% cut resistance is more interesting. So, let's say an attack is going to hit your character for 100 to the chest and the armor applies. Cut resistance of 50% means that cut damage of 100 will be cut down to 50, but 20% stun means that 20% of the amount blocked, which is 50 damage, will be applied as stun damage. So if you see something, there we go, 100% stun. Cut resistance, 100% stun conversion, which means this will protect you quite a bit. It has great coverage. It has great resistance. But 100% stun means you'll still take the damage. 100% of cut damage dealt to you that this prevents, you still take that damage. Now, I don't have anyone injured at the moment, so I can't show you this. But red damage is cut damage, and black damage on your health bar here is blunt damage, or stun damage. Stun damage will heal on its own over time, and quickly. Cut damage, number one, that's what kills you. That's what gives you degrading wounds. If you've ever seen a little arrow like this on your health bars, that's a degrading wound. It also affects bleed out. You have a degrading wound that can lead to bleed out. So, cut damage comes from dexterity, which, going back to this weapon, cutting damage, 2.08 is a modifier on your dexterity, and blunt damage 1.5 is a modifier on your strength that deals blunt damage. So your primary focus for staying alive is reducing cut damage as much as possible. Now, you could sit down and do the math. I've actually made armor calculators for this. I can link it to you. It's a bit technical if we're just starting out, but that's something I wrote up to make things easier to understand. You can see how the numbers play out. What you really want to be watching is coverage and stun conversion. After cut resistance, I mean. Because again, cut kills you. Blunt will knock you out. Maybe you'll get imprisoned, maybe whatever. But you'll probably just get up, unless something tries to eat you. But cut resistance will straight out kill you. I mean, cut damage will straight out kill you. So, this guy, my Archie character, he is meant to be a fast scout. So I gave him this full coverage, lightweight gear with good defense. But I'm okay with a 40% stun conversion because I don't expect him to be in combat all that much. He's more of a get into a fight that's short kind of thing. Like, he just kills the enemy, heals up, and moves on. Because he's a skeleton, he heals fast enough that doesn't matter. Same thing here. Full coverage, 100% and 100%. And I don't care about high stun conversion because I have enough time for it to recover between fights. Versus someone like this, who has only 60% chance to protect the stomach, but that's okay because of the protections here. I have a second layer that protects the stomach at guaranteed 100%, and I have a third layer that protects the stomach at 50%. So I'm willing to take that cut. I'm willing to take that reduction in coverage in order to have better protection for less weight. It's all about balancing all of that stuff out. If you're looking for the best tier gear that you can get, it would be something like this. 86% cut resistance with no stun conversion, 57% blunt resistance, full coverage on both legs, and 50% coverage on the stomach. This is the highest tier protection that you can get on the legs. So that's my quick and dirty rundown of how to survive combat. And you'll be making all kinds of little decisions. Stuff like this. I could sell these here for 119%, and I will. Right there. I just sold those for almost 1,000 extra each. So between the two that I sold, an extra 2,000 cats. Which is a lot of food. But you'll be making other decisions like this. Is it worth selling it here so that I don't have to carry that extra 4 kilograms? I don't know, it's up to you. In my case, no, because I have a high enough strength that I can carry it just fine. But if I had a bunch of weapons to sell, something like this would be a high priority to get rid of, because that is 12 kilograms on its own, and it takes up a lot of space. But since there's no price markup, it doesn't matter where I sell it. I'll always sell it for the same price. Or something like this. This is 20 kilograms on its own, and it's at a markup. So I'm selling it for more, and I'm getting rid of 20 kilograms of weight that will slow me down if I'm trying to get away from an enemy. This is a high priority sell. So, another market over here somewhere. Armory. Alright, stand outside. So pink. And I don't mind carrying these because they're only 1 kilogram each. And I already know some places that have a price markup. Oh, right, I have to sell that sword. So sorry if I just hit you like a truck with all that information. If I skipped over something too quickly, be sure to point it out and I'll go over it again. Oh, and when in doubt, you can always just hover over your stats here and click this little button and get more stats. You can ask yourself, why am I running so slowly? You just hover over that and it'll tell you I'm slowed 13% by encumbrance. I have too much weight to run. I'm slowed 2% by equipment, which happens to be, I think it's this one. It doesn't show it because I don't know, that's an issue with rounding. So it doesn't show up on here, but it shows up over here. But normally you'll see it, like this. 67% athletics effect. That means you are 33% slower, roughly, while having this equipped. So, that's just stuff to keep in mind. Ooh. Check that. Shut up. Bank? Okay. So you go with shopkeeper, but you don't sell anything. Interesting. I'd like to know what you have here, but I can't talk to you. Interesting. Lifetime membership, 100,000. Unless I have a trading post in the area. Slave exemption. Protection, slave exemption, and class. Get discount. Discount for having a trading outpost nearby. Do that. Just offered a skeleton? Wrong. Okay. Tin Fist. Alright. Or should I say that they become a pest, or that gutters eat them all? And time's up. Stop being useful. So why not kill him? Because he can't be killed. I don't know. I'm going to take this slavery friendly this time. Is it going to play an anti-slaver playthrough? Yeah. Once the full map comes out, and I'll be against him. So I will be with you this time. I can't talk to him again. Let's go. Crater's edge is the hang. Just east of the vault. Okay. Oh, we have some kind of wall formation. information here. This is so pretty. Another city. Interesting. Oh man, that's a lot of big things. Alright. Let's try and get, yeah. Okay, so crabs can have nests. That's interesting. Run speed 8. Ooh, this is an entire city. Let's be careful it's not detected. No, just busted buildings. Library. Okay. Oh, wow, that's a lot of crabs. Okay. Angry frustrations. Get inside. Get inside! Okay, doesn't want to open the door for some reason. So screw you guys. What's this now? Empire Peasants with a 2000 bounty. Oops. No. Okay. I've noticed this is called Archive Town. That's probably why there's so many libraries. Okay, another door is one open. Crab egg. What would those sell for? No door won't open. Whoa! Mega crab. That is ridiculous. Alright. I'm gonna go see how much punishment that they can put out. Since this is just a test, it takes me out. I'm just gonna revert to my save. What are you protecting? There's a library here. Busted buildings. I think it's just the library. And of course it's a high level lock. You're not supposed to get in there without fighting this thing. Okay, I will not be fighting it if it's surrounded by allies. We'll just loot everything. So sorry, dude, but you're dead. Oh, how about this? Oh, it's just a adult crab. Interesting that the mega crab still has a standard age multiplier. Was it 11? Okay. How about don't run into them? Good. Is that another library? That I can't get to. Okay. Already been through all of that. Okay. We'll wait for that. Get you up to Shobati. Actually, the only place I haven't been yet is here. So let's cut across this, and then go up to Shobati. Where everyone's slowly starting. Yeah, it's nice to see some less busy terrain. Oh, welcome back, Christmas. Locked at the moment. This is a big town for desert. Okay. There are very few shops out here. This entire map quarter. Why'd you just go in here? Whatever. Well, that's good to hear. Always rotate. So Tin Fist is out here somewhere. Supposedly he attacked this stone camp not too long ago. Well, now that you mention it. 13.4 with full arid. And I don't know why it's double arid. But no water. And not much for resources either. So if you had some other way to keep that stuff settled, yeah, wouldn't it be excellent? So I found Tengu's vault. I'm gonna get inside once a day. That's all my stuff on. Alright. Everyone gets to eat. Good. Oh, I also found a skeleton-only town. There's some pretty sweet stuff out here. Including the best weapon shop you'll ever find. I'm not going to tell you where any of that stuff is. Close. Very close. still the slowest. So I'm going to bring everyone down to the trader capital. Oh, another thing to watch out for is weather. I mean, obviously, wind. But there's also... sorry. There's also like beams of light scorching the earth, thunderstorms, crazy stuff out here. Even tornadoes. I'm not sure. Oh, and for skeletons, there's a new building you need. You need to place this somewhere. I should back up. There's... Notice how I don't have full health on all my body parts? Just from taking damage and from repairing, you get what they call wear and tear. And it reduces your maximum health until you rest in one of these special beds, which then lets you repair yourself the rest of the way using the normal technique. As an interesting extra layer, what I will say is that that's quite the pain for early game. When something can take out half your hit points in one strike. But, oh well. Yeah, of course. That's more than what I expected. Full skimmer nest. Must be 14, so you get around it. So, there's some new creatures. You know, these skimmer bug things, which have weird bone faces. There are crabs and mega crabs. Hey, do you guys have eggs? No? So, mega crabs, as you can expect from the name, are ludicrously big. And I haven't bothered to take one down yet because, of course, it's in a crab nest. Kill all the little ones first. Alright. Let's get everyone inside. Some trading to do. Nice. Oh, I never quit that. Yeah. 4874. Oh wow. 40% stun. Full coverage. I will take that. $2.50. Nope. Nice. Still some stuff to sell. Most of that I want to keep. Good job. Let's check that out. And so, not that great. Nothing new. Ooh, desert savers. I don't remember if that blueprint was available. Alright. Oh, must have been there already. Yeah, all low quality stuff. Black bench, I think we do. Samurai armor. Okay. Good blueprints around here. Specifically a robotics workshop. Skeleton doctor. Yeah, I was looking for one of these. Nice. I don't believe so. At least nothing I've gotten to. I did a whole playthrough before where I was a weaponsmith. It never came up. Okay, so it's 2,000 to use this bed, but it's 200 to use one in a bar. If you can find a bar with one in it. you have to say? For sale, that's pretty easy, but I'm sure you wouldn't mind having some extras. Awesome. I'm just doing this to see what actually happens. I don't want to use it. Yep. Okay. Found it in the swamp. It's possible. There's a lot of spiders out there. To be honest, I don't spend much time in the swamp. So, no. Bars. I don't know if the bank is broken or was just not implemented yet. I can't actually interact with the NPC anymore. His goal is that the shopkeeper really do anything. While simultaneously there are chests with stuff in it. So, I don't know. Peeking here. Look at that. That's a stone. Last I heard, this is one of the. I've assaulted one of these stone camps. So if I could find one that was destroyed, that might be where I'd get it. I'm sure I missed some little stuff like this. I'm fairly confident I got all the big cities. The only place I didn't go is right here. That's whole nation territory. I've been there before. Skirted this edge all the way up. There's nothing there but tiny outposts. So there's this new town here on this list. I haven't visited that either because I'm a skeleton. But spoiler alert, watching out of curiosity, you don't want to actually hear where everything is, just turn off the voice now. Keep watching, or keep listening, one or the other. If you do both, I'm going to spoil it. So right here is the trainer. The trader faction capital is right here. Down here is a skeleton only city. And I think this is the biggest town besides the trader capital. And down here is a factory and a lab. Ancient. And there is a mega crab, which I will have to kill at some point. Just, you know, because. Or I'll do a whole playthrough where I'm hunters. Take out the Mega Raptor, Mega Crab, Leviathan. Yeah. It'd be pretty sweet. So this place is big on slavery. Oh, yes. There is Tengu's vault. If you pay attention to the books and the dialogue in the United Cities, you'll know exactly what that is. It's basically where the guy in charge, Tengu, puts people he doesn't like, and they just disappear. It's a super high security prison. That I managed to get into without any fuss. By walking through the door past the guards. Not even on stuff. But I'm sure that'll be fixed. And if I try to let anyone out, I would be attacked. Or if I was seen, I would have been attacked. To get inside. And over here is a cannibal. It's called Cannibal Bastion. There we go, Cannibal Hunter. This is a Cannibal Hunter outpost. It has 3 barracks, and that's it. And 2 of them you can't get into. Either because you're not supposed to, or but. And of course, it reminded me. Some hive scattered around, and libraries, a variety of places, mostly around the edge. But if you're looking for loot, you want to go straight here. The Skeleton City, all of the stuff around it. It's called the Deadlands. You can see I just ran this way and went straight up, and I found 3 of them. 2 workshops and a ruin. Now, there's also a small place inside, like this one city, called the Scrap House. That is the best place to buy weapons in the game. It has quite the selection, and not all of it is perfect. But there is no shop in the game that has such a quantity, and certainly such a quantity of gold grade weapons. For instance, I found this one. Edge 2. Edge 2 Falling Sun. Falling Sun was already rare. I found an Edge 2 Falling Sun in the shop. And they had Edge 3 katanas, Edge 3 maces. For some reason they had a lot of spiked Edge 3 maces. Pretty sweet. And if for whatever reason I wanted to go back down there, they would have fresh selection, just like ours. Right there. Only issue I have with the Black Desert City is that there's only 2 things to do there. A scrap house, which I just talked about, and a bar. Now the bar does have skeleton recruits. In my current game there was only 1, and he was standard, low level, horrible fighter, poorly equipped, standard starting curve. But guaranteed to be a skeleton when it spawns. There was also a hive member, a hive soldier. So that happened. And that's also where you can handle some of this. See, I'm not at maximum health. It's because I took damage. I repaired it, but it didn't go all the way back up. It's a new mechanic with skeletons. You will slowly incur permanent damage until you fix it in some way. Yes, I can. Ambient. Yes, it is. I can't type a decimal for some reason. So let's just leave it. There. I can still hear it quite a bit. Is that better? Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, if you're trying to do a skeleton playthrough, that is a place you want to keep in mind. You know you're in the right place if there's lightning everywhere. That's basically all I can say. So all kinds of workshops, all kinds of ruins around here, and also all kinds of very nasty enemies. You'll find broken skeletons. They don't wear any armor, but they have heavy weapons. Be equipped. Make sure you're skilled, or at the very least you can run. Because they're dangerous. They can run at 20 miles an hour. Or, is that? Yeah, miles per hour. So, be careful. And then this area here, the blue shade, this is what they call the gut. Now, if you've ever noticed that beak things belong to the faction Gutters, this is why. This entire area is just infested with beak things. This entire place is all crabs, including the mega crab there. This is mostly crabs here. And that's basically it. Cities don't have much differentiate themselves. They're just your typical United States cities. I don't remember what was special about Fort Simeon, but by the name alone you know it's not a full-blown city. An eye socket. It's good to have that back. I just don't know why it's specifically named. Of course I didn't go in it, but it doesn't seem any different. At least not substantially different than the other slave working camps that we've seen. Yes! That is over here is where I saw it. Now, it's not a laser beam, it's actually a sunbeam. And it can just, it's ridiculous. It can just scorch the land. It will literally burn the land that it passes over. And you'll see it just looks like a beam of light. It'll hit the ground at random and with startling frequency and just cut a path through the landscape. I was not unfortunate enough to get struck by it, nor did I see anything get struck by it, so I don't know what kind of damage it does. But I imagine it does damage. And that was in this place down here called the Eye, which of course eye socket is in. And I've also seen, like, the same way you did, or I was down here trying to peek into this cutoff area. I believe I was, yeah, I was actually here. I was trying to peek into here, and I saw a tornado. I don't know if that made it in the game. I don't know if it does anything, but I wouldn't be surprised. And it would certainly be thematic. As you mentioned, the wind out here is insane. So there was some interesting dialogue in here. Oh, it's too late now. I think it is. This guy has to sleep. Yep, he has to sleep. This is the Traders Guild throne. Well, good luck with that. As far as I can tell, it's entirely random. You could be waiting a long time until it hits that house. And I mentioned lightning out in the Deadlands. Well, I was standing inside that place. What was it called? Scrap house. I was standing inside of the scrap house for a while, and lightning would clip through the ceiling, but it wouldn't do anything, even though it landed, right on top of us. So I don't know if that would have had an effect had I been struck while I was outside. I never saw it. So, basically, joining the Traders Guild works a lot like joining the Thieves Guild. You just put down a whole bunch of money, and you're in. And benefits, it mentions safety. I imagine that has something to do with these guards. But there's also a discount if you have a trading outpost nearby. I will have to try that at some point. But what is very interesting about the dialogue is that you ask what benefits it gives you, and it tells you that it exempts you from slave status. At least in the United Cities, but it doesn't specify. And it also gives you class, as in the trader's class, instead of peasant class. That might just be a world-building flourish. I don't know. I imagine as well, it seems to have gone out of its way to make nature just as dangerous as the people in it. Okay, so that's the big guy. That's the man in charge. And I can't talk to him anymore, because I already did talk to him. So until I take out Tin Fist, he doesn't want to talk to me. But I can talk to you. That guy. I would like to make an alliance. What does it give me? See, 100,000 cats. What does it give me? Free trade, protection, slave exemption, and class. $50 dexterity. 48 athletics. So that's appropriate for what he does. So in this dialogue, you can basically choose whether you're going to help Tin Fist, the anti-slaver skeleton specifically, or if you're going to help the Traders Guild. Of course, your words have little merit compared to actions. So on this playthrough, I will be on the Traders Guild side, just because later I'll be doing an actual anti-slaver run. Eventually. Thieves here? There you are. Let's go see if you're the same. Same. The belt slot? I never used to. And no, I haven't purchased anything to protect myself against the storms. Well, I have the advantage of being a skeleton, which is one of the many reasons I prefer skeleton. We are immune to such status effects, and to my knowledge, all weather effects. That could be wrong. For instance, lightning. I wouldn't be surprised if that had an effect. Oh, is there a clothing shop around here? General, let's trade. Yeah, nothing near here I can buy it from. So, of all of you listening now, how interested are you in learning how the mod process works for Kenshi? Yeah. I've seen it requested having some new game starts that actually start you off in this area. I don't know if the old ones have been changed to actually include this area, but I've had some ideas already. For instance, skeleton start over there, a trader start over here, and the standard wanderer start, I imagine would be there. I can move cannibal hunters here. That would be creating. Installing is quite simple if you use the Steam Workshop. Okay, I need to write some of this down, and then I can do that for you guys. Go through a quick tutorial. a couple minutes to switch everything over. Let me put something in the chat as well. So everyone's listening. Alright. Okay.